My name is Danielle Brown, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to be yourself. Now, if you're like most people, then you have probably told yourself that things would be much better if there were certain changes in your life or changes to yourself. Maybe it's being born in a wealthy family, meeting wealthy parents, being a part of the royal family, or simply wishing that one day, during a normal day, a security guard would just pop up beside you and say, "Hey, Daniel," or "Hey, Sarah, your life is about to change. You're a royal subject, but your real parents had to send you away so you could see how the middle class lives, or just to save your life." However extreme. But sometimes, if we are really honest with ourselves, we would agree that we do get these thoughts. But there's hope because we can make those positive changes that you want to see on your own. The secret is to be proactive and have a more positive outlook about yourself and even the people around you. Now, I'm not here to preach the laws of attraction, but we can't exclude them because they also play a role in one's development. As I get older, I found out that these five tips work. Number one, don't aim to please people. Pleasing others can be a nice thing to do, but know where your boundaries are, okay? Know where your boundaries are. Instead of always aiming to please others, you should do things for yourself. It's refreshing. Trust me. Learn to say no. That way, you will have more time for yourself to improve yourself and your self worth. Nothing is wrong with putting yourself first. Let no one guilt trip you on thinking that you're selfish. Better to do something 100% with effort and passion than to half ass it and not care about the repercussions. Did you know that if you are putting on a different show for every audience you come across during the day, it's easy to lose track of who you really are? I have a tip for you, but you have to watch the full video to get it because it's somewhere in the video. But don't worry about the people around you. You should change if you want to, and change into what or who you want to be. Number two, learn about yourself. Who are you really? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? Do you have a pet peeve? Can you relate to a specific time in your life when you're in a group, maybe sharing the same age group as, a question just got thrown out, and the question is, so tell me about yourself. Then suddenly everything you knew about yourself could go into the back of your mind with all your baby photos and the first memory you had of walking. I guess what I'm trying to say is that singular question usually resets your mind, and you're then feeling like a boring person with nothing of interest to share and nothing of value to add other than to describe what you ate earlier in the day. If you found yourself smiling, that's because you can relate to it at some point in your life. How do you fix this? It's simple. Begin to learn about yourself. Aristotle said it best when he said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Before I jump to my next step or my next tip, the third tip, remember that understanding ourselves is the beginning of living authentically. So here's my third tip: show yourself some gratitude. Appreciate yourself. No matter how eccentric or how weird you think you are, appreciate yourself. Each person is unique, each person is special. And yeah, everyone has at least a little awareness in them. Everyone has an insecurity. Don't be fooled. Let's jump down to memory lane. I remember when I started university, me alone on this huge campus walking on the long pavement to get to my lectures. I felt out of place, wondering who was looking at me, or if I was blending in, or if I had on the right clothes, or those questions, those thoughts just popped in my head. But thankfully, my program director at the time said to me, "Danielle, it can be intimidating at times when you're walking on campus, but everyone is facing their own thoughts and nobody's paying much attention to anything other than their business. And that have stick with me throughout the years. So now, even when I'm on the road, I no longer feel as if I'm out of place. Everyone is in their respective spots. Everyone is here because they're meant to be. So focus on the things that you're thankful for. You're thankful for health, you're thankful for the clothes on your back. You're thankful for the people who loves you, the ones who support you, the money that you have, the food that you will go home to cook. Think about the blessings you have or you got in the past and the ones that will come to you after exuding gratitude. The bottom line, appreciate your weirdness and let it out. Just let it out. My fourth tip, stop doubting yourself. Instead of doubting yourself every chance you get, every slip up, every slip up you encounter in life, be confident with yourself. And I laugh because I found myself in a situation where I started doubting myself. I might still do to an extent, but I'm still working on it. But it works. Be confident with yourself and who you are. Showing confidence in yourself and your decisions will also show to others. It will radiate from you to others that you know what you're doing and that you are capable enough to do whatever it is that you set your mind to. The fifth tip is forgive yourself. And this may be hard for many persons, but stop staying up at nights listening to the small voice in your head. I don't know who needs to hear it, but let me repeat it again. Stop staying up at nights listening to that small voice in your head. It's always telling you that you should have done this earlier in a conversation or how you should have responded. It's annoying. Stop. Tell that little voice to take a couple seats. Stop thinking about the negative thoughts surrounding your life, for taking wrong steps, for mispronouncing a word, for wearing the wrong outfit, or just making wrong decisions. This kind of thinking puts your focus on the problem and not the solution. How can you do better next time? It's better to say good things about yourself or to yourself than to say negative things. Always saying positive things always help. Stay true to yourself by being honest to yourself and to the people around you, no matter how white the lie is. But being all positive is a sign that you have forgiven yourself. And I'm going to add another tip. Find a hobby. Everyone has something that they live for or that they love to do. What do you enjoy doing? Tell me in the comment section because you never know who can connect with you. Figure it out. Find out what you love to do and make a hobby out of it. Doing what you love can make you much happier and maybe even bearable to be around if you're one of those type to always complain or grumble about life or how life is unfair. And as promised, my bonus tip for you is guard your energy. I'm going to be doing a video on guarding your energy or how to guard your energy. Stay tuned. You never know when I'm posting. Remember to like the video, comment below, and subscribe. Bye.